Another caller for us. What do you have?
I have Dave, and he's from Nova Scotia, Truro, to be
Hello,
exact.
Dave. How are you?
Not too bad, man. How's it going?
Oh, it's going well. Are you doing gang signs in that picture?
No, actually, we're bowling.
Oh. Okay. I didn't know if there were gangs in Truro or not. So what can I do for you today, Dave?
All right. Well, here's the question I got. I got a problem with I don't know if it's Vista or my display driver.
Okay.
Maybe you've heard of it. The dreaded balloon in the bottom right corner comes up and says your display driver stopped responding and has recovered successfully. And the file name that always comes up with it is just this file. It says VLDDMK.
Yeah, those are useless. Those things.
Yeah.
What this actually does happen. It's not uncommon with Vista. And there are two reasons it would happen. One is because you just crashed, right? So certainly it would be worth looking for an updated driver. Make sure you get the Vista driver, though, not an XP driver. You can go to your manufacturer's site. Who makes the video? Is it NVIDIA or ATI?
Yeah, I've got the SLI NVIDIA too.
Oh, you have SLI. Okay. Yeah, SLI in particular, you want to update that NVIDIA SLI. So I would go to NVIDIA's site and try their drivers. NVIDIA actually doesn't make the card. Somebody else makes the card. Go to the site of the company that makes the card. See if they've got a driver. Just try different drivers. But there's another reason why this video subsystem will restart. And this is actually a little bit a bigger issue. This is part of the copy protection built into Vista. And it was one of the criticisms people laid at the foot of Vista is, in order for Vista to play back high definition content, what they called premium content, whether it's audio, video, or something else that's protected, they had to build in a lot of new features into Vista specifically for that purpose. One of them is considered by a lot of people to be very, undesirable. It does it periodically. Vista will check a variety of parameters, voltage on your video card, things like that, to see if you're trying to copy movies. And if it notices something out of the ordinary, that it in some way might link to piracy, it restarts the video subsystem. And that's the error you're getting, is that the video subsystem has been restarted. It's actually, in some cases, I'm not saying necessarily that's what's happening to you. You certainly want to update your driver to make sure it's not that. But in some cases, a perfectly good driver, this happens periodically. And it's not something to worry about. Even if you're watching a movie, it'll be a slight glitch. It won't be a long-term thing, but it resets the video system. That's what that message is saying. The video system was reset, was restarted. And what they don't tell you is that could happen because they think you're stealing stuff. So this was very controversial when Microsoft said we're going to put this in. A lot of people criticize it. I think it's one of the reasons Vista is not as reliable as we would like it to be, is not as powerful, is not as useful. It's one of the criticisms I lay at the foot of Vista. So it may be there's nothing you can do about it. It may be that your video card, if it's SLI especially, the voltages are very critical there. It could be that, you're drawing a lot of power all of a sudden, and it says, uh-oh, what's he up to? And it restarts the subsystem.
Yeah, it's usually when I run the full screen games when it comes up the most. And
now, it also could be overheating. So I do want you to really make sure you update your driver. You make sure that you're doing SLI. You've got two very powerful video cards. The fans on those things and the heat sinks are huge. Yeah. There's a lot of heat coming off of them. Make sure you're getting good flow through, that you're getting, when I use SLI on my machine, it gets hot and the fans can start to ramp up. They get very noisy. It could also just be overheating. But generally, if it's overheating, it won't be a quick reset. You'll see some more serious issues. So there's three different, you've now added another cause. It could just be getting hot. If it does happen when you're playing games, though, it could also be a slight voltage drop that's triggering this copy protection scheme, which I find extremely annoying.
Yeah.
I'll try to be nice.
Microsoft and NVIDIA both don't seem to want to touch the subject online too much in their forums, but I got the drivers, and we'll try those things.
Do what you can, and keep it cool, and then hope that that's going to fix it. Okay?
Good. All right.
Hey, thank you so much for the call. I really appreciate it. Vista drives people crazy in so many ways, and this is a particularly invidious one that it's really invidious. Get it? That it's really driving people crazy. All right.